Hi beautiful yogis, welcome back to the mat. So we are still here at Blaring. It is absolutely beautiful, and I thought while the sun is setting I would film a little quick wind down practice. So just something to wrap up your day, something to let yourself wind down, settle in, and hopefully help you get a nicer sleep. So I thought what better time to do it than while the sun's setting here. It's absolutely beautiful, and yeah, let's get straight into it, guys. So first things first, we're going to be starting standing just in the middle of our mat. So just to take a moment to release the day, we're going to take a nice deep breath in. And as we exhale, we're pressing our palms away and slowly folding at the hips. Allow yourself to release down to the ground. We're going to take 3 more deep breaths like that. As you inhale, reaching all the way up. Take a deep breath in and exhale, palms turn away, folding at the hips, gently diving towards the mat. Take 1 more full breath in, reaching all the way up nice and tall. And on that exhale, releasing the day that was. Take a moment to just grab onto opposite elbows and allow yourself to swing gently side to side, bending into one knee and then the other, and just allowing your head to fully release and relax. Really focusing on that breath, slowing down. And we're just going to walk our hands out to the front of the mat to find our plank position. We won't stay long here. Take a deep breath in, and on your next exhale, we're going to step our right foot to the outside of our right hand and drop that back knee. Lift your chest tall, roll your shoulders back and down. We want this to feel like a super gentle, flowy practice to really get yourself settled in for the night. Just shifting your hips side to side, maybe rolling onto the outside edge of that front foot so you can allow your hip to open up a little more. Let that left hip sink a little deeper. You're going to take a deep breath in, reach your right arm to the sky, and as you exhale, float it to the back of the room. Inhale, reaching up tall, and exhale, bring your hands back down. Nice and gently start to lower down. We're just going to take 3 deep breaths here. You might just come to bent elbows, or you might like to come onto your forearms or onto a block. As we come into this lower lizard position, we're just going to rock our head and neck side to side, just gently releasing here. We want to try and release as much of the tension built up from the day as we can. Take 1 more full inhale and a full exhale. Slowly coming back up. Shift your right foot to land in between your hands. Roll your shoulders back and down, come onto your fingertips, lengthen through the chest, and as you exhale, shift your hips back, folding nose to knee. Planting your hands down by your sides, squaring up your hips, and just take a moment to let your body melt over that front leg. Taking 2 more deep breaths here. With every exhale, trying to lengthen it as long as you can. Our exhale breath is the breath that allows us to relax and release. So really focusing on that in our practice today to help us wind down and release the day that was. On your next inhale, bend back into that front knee and slowly shuffle the foot all the way across. We're coming into our pigeon. Sliding your left leg back. Remember, you can always come into 90 degrees at both knees if that feels better for you. Otherwise, we're coming into our pigeon position. Check that back leg's out long behind our left hip, and then gently Coming to the edges of your mat, and we're just going to roll our head and neck one way. Moving with our breath, and then back in the opposite direction. If you want to take it a little deeper for the last 2 breaths, you can come down onto your forearms or rest your forehead on the ground and reach your arms out in front, whatever feels best for you. Next inhale, lifting back up to center, and we're going to take a gentle look over our left shoulder, back to center, and a gentle look over our right. Planting your hands, stepping it back into your down dog, and we're just going to take a gentle shimmy side to side, and then step your left foot to the outside of your left hand. Drop the back knee, untuck the toes, and again just let that foot splay out as much as you need. Let it roll onto the edge of the foot, and just gently rock side to side. Maybe letting your head and neck dangle here. Allowing yourself to fully relax into your hips. Our hips is one of those areas that hold so much tension. So focusing on releasing as much as we can. On your next inhale, take a deep breath in, reach your left arm up to the sky. Follow your hand with your gaze as you exhale, take it back behind. Reaching to the back of the room. Inhale to come back up, and exhale all the way down. Right foot forward down into your forearms, just a slightly deeper bend into your knees, into your elbows. Holding here for a few breaths, and remembering it might feel completely different on both sides. Ready, slowly coming back up to center, shuffling your left foot into the middle of your hands, the middle of your mat. Take a deep breath in, roll your shoulders back and down, lifting slightly through the chest, maybe coming onto your fingertips to find that length. And as you exhale, sit back into your hips, lengthen through that front leg. Your left toes can stay planted or they can lift to the ceiling, whatever feels better for you. Keep your hands planted and drop your belly, allowing your body to just relax over that front leg. Again, just melting here. Notice if you're holding your head up, holding tension through the neck, and just allow that to go on your next exhale. Pull that left hip back slightly so our hips are square. Take one more inhale, exhale, melt a little deeper. And then next inhale, we come out, slowly bending back into that left knee and shuffling our foot across, making our way into our pigeon. Good. When you're ready, slide that right leg straight back, checking over our right shoulder to make sure our right leg is directly behind that right hip. Take a deep breath in to lengthen, and as you exhale, we're going to take our hands wide to the edge of the mat like our seal pose, and we're just going to take some gentle head rolls one way, working with our breath. And then back in the opposite direction. Allowing your eyes to sink closed if that's what feels best for you. And if you want to take it a little deeper, the last few breaths, just allowing your head and neck to hang heavy, coming onto your forearms, or you might want to drop your forehead to the mat completely and reach your arms out, lengthening them in front. Whatever feels good for your body to wind down, to release the day that was. Shoulder, and then shifting our weight into our left hip. Swing your legs around to the front, extending your legs out. Take a deep breath in, reaching up tall, and as we exhale, find our forward fold. Just coming into a position that feels good for you, whether that's bending into the knees, or maybe you prop your bottom up onto a block or a blanket. If you need that extra assistance, just to tilt you forward slightly. Bringing a complete focus to your breath. It doesn't matter what your position looks like. The main thing is that it feels good. And we're not forcing, we're not pressing against, especially in this practice where we're trying to slow down, to release, relax. We don't want to be causing more tension in our body. Of our right leg, and our left hand reaches over. As though you're reaching for your tippy toes on that right foot. Our left fingertips extend out of our left hip. Try and avoid the chest collapsing through that left shoulder and twisting to look to the ceiling or the sky, opening up through the chest. On your next inhale, coming up, growing nice and tall out of our hips, and exhale, left hand finds the inside of the left leg and right hand reaches all the way over. And same thing here, so try and avoid that right shoulder collapsing down. Open up, spin it to the sky. As we inhale, coming back up to center, plant your hands behind, take your feet to the edges of the mat, and just windscreen wipe your knees side to side. Good. From here, we're just gently going to extend through our legs. Take a deep breath in one more time. Exhale, reach to your toes. And when you arrive, just gently, vertebrae by vertebrae, rolling your body down to the mat. Good. Find a position that's comfortable for you. Let your arms roll out into a T. On your next inhale, reach your right leg up to the sky. And as you exhale, let it fold across your body. Good. Allowing the opposite shoulder to just relax. If it feels better to bend that knee and maybe use your closest hand to help the knee over, just allowing that to do so. Again, bring your focus to your breath. Inhaling Inhaling, drawing that leg back up to the sky. Grab on from behind and just draw it in gently. One last stretch here. And exhale, release it back to the mat. On your next inhale, take the opposite leg up to the sky and let the leg fall across your body over to the other side of the mat. Finding that twist if it feels too much with the straight leg, just bending into the knee, maybe using your closest hand to help it over. Trying to keep the opposite shoulder grounded to the mat. And again, we focus to our breath, trying to lengthen our exhale breath as much as possible. Notice if your mind starts to wander, and just bringing it right back to this moment. Not allowing anything from your day to seep into your practice. Take one more full inhale and longer exhale. On your next inhale, bring that leg back up to the sky. Take hold from behind and draw that leg towards you. One last stretch here. And then gently releasing the foot to the mat. Taking your hands to your belly, and we're going to draw our knees nice and wide. Bring the soles of feet to plant in towards you. And then just opening up your hands to rest out onto the insides of your thighs or onto your knees. Taking a moment here to gently stretch through the hips. Notice if you're tensing through your glutes, can you release them? Can you allow your hips to hang heavy and soften into the mat? Staying here, but bringing your hands to the outsides of your ribs. I'm going to take a moment to slow our breath down even more. So on your next inhale, I want you to feel your hands expand away from each other. As your chest expands, your belly expands as your breath moves down your body. On your next exhale, allow your lower back to sink into the ground as your belly empties, and notice your hands move closer to each other as your rib cage relaxes. Inhaling, expanding, hands move away. Exhale, gently releasing. Belly relaxes. Fingertips draw closer together. Let's take 2 more breaths like that. One more deep inhale and a full exhale. Nice and gently start to extend your arms and your legs in opposite directions, maybe interlacing your fingers, pointing your toes as you stretch your arms overhead, reaching your legs towards the bottom of the mat. Feel that big arch into your lower back. And then exhale, let everything release into your Shavasana. Allow your body to just melt away into the mat. With every exhale breath, allow yourself to release the day that was, anything that you don't want to hold on to, moving into the rest of your night, anything that you don't want to carry over into tomorrow. On your next exhale breath, allow that to go. Taking as much time as you need in your Shavasana today, especially in today's practice, as you use this class to wind down. Just allowing your body to really soak up the entire practice. Allow your body to relax into the space, to melt into your mat, to let go of anything that you don't want to carry into tomorrow. Staying on your mat for as long as you need. If you drift off, even better. And thank you guys so much for sharing another practice with me. As always, like, subscribe, and let me know how you went with your practice, if you liked it, if anything came up for you. Share your thoughts, and feel free to drop in the comments what you want to see next time. It always really helps me come up with ideas for classes for you guys. Thank you so much for joining me in today's practice. I really hope you have a beautiful sleep after tonight's practice, and I hope it wrapped up your day nicely. Thank you for showing up with me, showing up for yourself and your body, your mind, and letting go of the day. Namaste.